What if 5 minutes could be the difference between burnout and balance in your caregiving journey? I know you're probably thinking, what difference can 5 minutes make? But I'm here to tell you that 5 minutes is all you need to restore balance, to restore safety, and to bring in a sense of control in your caregiving journey or in any emotionally heavy situation for that matter. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Shama. I'm a board certified chaplain and an educator in the field of spiritual caregiving. The one key thing that I want to talk about in this video is a ritual. A ritual can be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a religious ritual or a spiritual ritual, but a ritual that you create that will foster a sense of safety, predictability, and comfort for you in a matter of 5 minutes. When you're in a caregiving situation, you may feel like you are in a fight or flight position, or sometimes just feeling emotionally numb. What rituals can do is help you regulate all of that. Rituals can help create safety while you're feeling chaos. It can help you bring a sense of completion, especially when everything feels so fluid and uncertain. When engaging in a ritual with its methods and steps, it allows for regulating our nervous system, which helps us in turn calm ourselves a little bit more. And also, when you are engaged in a ritual, it gives you a sense of agency. It gives you a sense of control over something that may feel that you have absolutely no control over. So when I am at work and I'm having a heavy day, one of the things that I like to do is to have a small safe space where I can go for 5 minutes and really calm myself. I have found that carrying my prayer beads with me and just taking 5 minutes just to hold them in my hands and feel all of the times that I have prayed over my and chanted my mantras over my prayer beads, just giving that sense of calm and emotionally going back to that has helped me just center myself enough to go and take care of what I need to take care of next. And this I have found to be equally useful even when I'm not at work. I always carry my prayer beads with me. So I invite you to think about something that is comforting to you, that you can carry around with you in 5 minutes, to be able to hold it, to be able to see it, to be able to touch it, if that is going to bring you a sense of comfort and center you to take care of what you need to take care of next. So that was one of the examples that I use in my everyday life. But I would also like to offer you a couple more rituals to see if any of these resonate with you and if you can utilize in your life, in your daily life. One of the first things I would like to recommend to you would be finding a morning grounding ritual. It could be anything from lighting a candle or lighting an incense stick to lighting a diya, and really taking the time to just witness what you're doing and moving yourself into that zone. Even if you have a mantra or a phrase that you like to repeat while you're lighting the candle or while you're lighting the diya or the incense stick, would be a helpful thing. And I know you're saying, well, mornings are busy, do not have time for this. I completely hear you. But I strongly recommend that even if it's just a minute while you're getting dressed, while you're making your coffee, it doesn't have to be that intense or that structured, but something that you know instantly takes you emotionally into a comfort zone. So what will that look like for you in the morning? I encourage you to think about what structure that might be. One of the other things I love to recommend is micro rituals during your day, like throughout the day. It could be holding a sacred object that is important to you or for 30 seconds, and really recognizing and feeling that emotion of holding something in your hand, something that's important to you, even for 30 seconds. Another way to incorporate this would be having a picture of something you love or some people you love that you know one glimpse of it instantly brings you joy. To have that around with you if you are on the go, maybe carrying it in your bag or your wallet, or if you're at your work desk, then a copy of it at your work desk that you can pull out and just look at it to ground yourself for a minute. Another thing that I also recommend is journaling. I strongly believe in journaling. I'm a heavy journaler myself. I have found that writing down my emotions and anything and everything that I'm feeling in a place that I know I can fully express myself, like my journal, has been crucial in taking off any energies and any stress that we have absorbed, whether at work, whether in our caregiving situation, or just personally experiencing the day as regular human beings. So these are some of the micro rituals that I strongly recommend that you incorporate throughout your day to help you navigate your day better. A different example that comes to mind was when I was helping a family member of a patient, and he had mentioned that he loves to read, and so I encouraged him to randomly open up the book that he was reading and focus on the first full paragraph, and reflect upon an emotion that it brought up for him when he read that, and allow himself to feel that emotion completely. And he started doing that while his loved one was still at the hospital. And a couple of days later, when I was able to visit with them again, he did tell me that he did try that, and it really helped him come face to face with his emotions and help him really see what he was feeling instead of having to try to hide it, all of the emotions. And we were able to then have a really nice visit where we were able to talk about emotions that come up for oneself when you are in a caregiving situation, but you feel that you are not allowed to have those emotions because you're supposed to be focusing on the care of your loved one. So I want to encourage you to recognize that all of these things are important as you navigate all of your roles, all of the multitude of roles that you play, all of your different identities that come at play when you are living your daily life. So I want to encourage you to take this time. I hope that you are able to incorporate even one micro ritual throughout your day, brings you a sense of calm, comfort, and balance as you navigate all of your beautiful responsibilities. So these micro rituals are just one small example of what I've built into a clarity workbook that I've created especially for caregivers. If you are interested in getting a copy for yourself, I will link it in the description below, but also a free download of my Caregiver Clarity checklist inventory is also always in the description box. So whichever feels most resonant with you right now, I hope you take the time to incorporate that in your daily life. I would love to hear from you. What is one small ritual, micro ritual that you're ready to incorporate in your life today? I look forward to having the conversation with you in the comments below. I will see you next time.